Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I'm starting a video like this way. Just trying to show you how you can draw the shade in real life to make your digital footage look better, or if you had medical injury, got deformed, and this way you can actually restore your dignity back to the way before the medication abuse. Yeah, I don't want to draw like a drag queen. I want to draw a little bit to restore my broken bridge of the nose. You put it like this before, and now it's a so allows to define look of my facial structure, and my eyebrow bone collapsed. The floating on my face and my neck, everywhere. That's okay. And my teeth, missing teeth, it's okay. I'm still exist that I am only appreciating things inside and have the opportunity to make this video. Oh my god, like a rooster. Yeah, I have the opportunity to make this video so that some of my experience can be shared, because it might be benefit to someone who are enjoying making music instrument, who are enjoying figure out how music instrument works, string instrument, and wind, a flute as well. Flute is the same thing. If you play 古琴, you pay attention to those marks, hui, there are 13 of them, and each descends. That's the same thing as the flute holds. It just double. 古琴, the descent is double of the flute. That's simple. So, but古琴and flute, vertical flute, xiao, you play. Not so challenging from beginning. Some people play xiao like take them 3 years. They can just finally get the notes out, right? It's xiao not like writing flute, so you can blow it the wind back. Well, if you're missing teeth, then just go to dentist first. Or missing teeth, or it can be the strategy how you making a range of that air out of your lips with your tongue, and how to adjust that little bit gap and blow to the right angle of the hole of the flute. Yeah, and then where you hold the flute, that's the same. The part, that's the same thing as the 古琴, the hui, the same. Yeah. Okay, so today I'm here. So today I'm going to tell you guys what I did for this gentleman. This is the Japanese biwa, B-I-W-A. Chinese call this one the 铸钱琵琶. For that areas, the folk pipa. The difference of pipa and Chinese different of biwa and Chinese pipa are the shape and the sound and the tool to play with it. They use the bachi. Bachi is the plug. The big one, you hold it like this way. Okay, like the 2 ways. One way is like gaku pipa, you hold it just by this. I don't have. Hold on a second. This video going to be go. I'm going to pause it because I only do the edit the video on YouTube. Hey Kevin, where's the battery you destroyed? No, seriously, where's the battery you destroyed? It was in here. Oh my god, I don't want to make my audience wait too long to find that stupid battery.
I thought you took it home with you.
I did not take it home with me. Stop gaslighting. And put it in shifting.
A lot of pressure going on.
Oh, hush. You just keep quiet when I'm doing my videos. I don't want to have you walk into there. And I'm sorry I asked. I will find it myself. What the heck? What? Oh. Okay, I don't think it's permitting to find the next door. So I know when to quit. It's time to quit, I think. Oh, part of it. Okay. Yeah, I have evidence. Oh. Yeah, so Bachi didn't find the entire piece. However, I found this piece, the top piece of the Bachi carbon broke. So the shape of Bachi is that, I draw it for you. Well, you can visualize this guy. Yeah, like this. Battery. So it's a triangle here, very thin, flat. Well, flat, very flat here, but here it's getting some thickness, and then going to this the handle. Handle part you use you hold like this, put the thing on, hold like this, and this one stick on outside, and this thumb grab like this. This is like square. So you hold like this, and this finger going like this. And this three finger, you hold that handle. You hold like this. Like something. The one way to hold that, another way is you hold it entirely like this, and this one in the middle here. You do like a biwa. Yeah. That's the introduction of how to hold the bachi, which is the Chinese the bo. Yeah. And this one is interesting. Unlike Chinese biwa, Japanese biwa is adjustable. So this thing, by the take the wooden log interlocked. So like Chinese architecture, dogong, similar idea, interlocked. So this part can be removed away from the body sound box. And so is the other part, you come with a box, neatly small box, with everything with the part, so you assemble it yourself. And then, yeah, I put the protection here. Yes, in painting, it's Luo Shenfu from the Dongjin Gukaizhi. Gukaizhi is the painter, Dongjin Eastern Jin Dynasty. That was before Tang Dynasty. So, the reason to this is they have all those kind of sounds very different from modern pipa, not even close to Nanyin pipa. And oh, I do that. So let's make another one. So that's this sound, barking sound. See? The brown. See the vibration? That all contribute to this, where they do the curve here. So when this thing touches that, they vibrate to the curve part, like that. To get rid of that, if you think it's too noisy, well, Japanese folks don't think it's noisy, but they have some type of art in there. It's dramatic, it's very beautiful. And I'm saying that if you don't like that kind of the sound, it's not your thing, do this. Something smaller, put it here. I use some of the model parts, put in there. Something that. Okay, so the first wood, the small piece of wood that from the models I made earlier, the big part, put the lint like this. Yeah, okay, it's good. Okay, you put it here, so increase distance of that thing not to touch that curve part over here. See, there's no body sound now. Grounded sound. So to see they have the sound because why? Because the fret come from the thing is also curved. See, This my face, maybe you can see. See, not flat, it's curved. So when you touch here, it's vibrating in here, making this noise. Yeah, so anyway, so what I did was I'm trying to play some voice music as well. So by doing the biwa itself really hard. You only play certain background music and the bass part and the solo part, not so many because you don't have much range of the octave and some range of the notes are able to be played. But there's some techniques to do that. I see some people they're doing that without fret, hardly press down to the surface, and you can make it. Or you hold it tightly, make your finger go as high as you want, and find that harmonica in the middle. There's some very pure without fret. Yeah, they're tending to do that. So I wonder maybe Asian people back then, some years ago, they had some technique like that. That's long lost. We don't know, but it's up for us to rediscover. But this instrument, biwa, it's about distinct in Japan now. You don't see many manufacturers making new one anymore. Only the few private Lutheran or the wood engineer respect people doing that, restore the historical instrument. And the common one is even biwa have many biwa kind. They're all very different. The most important one is the Ping'an biwa, like Hainan biwa. That's for when you play folk music songs, that's most important one. But the shape is very elegant. The sound is terrible. I heard of that. It doesn't fit to my taste, and I don't feel like it. Yeah, no offense. Those kind of the Hindi tales, love story, that thing I heard was I don't know, like known that type of art. I'm okay with that, you know. But something like Japanese folk tale, like I couldn't. It like seemed like off toned, and I know the scale, but that's cool. That off tone, I'm accepted. You know, that's pure art. But some of them, like Japanese, there are two types of Japanese music. Like one type, they use the platonic scale, same like Chinese sol, la, do, re, mi. Focus on only this 5 notes are major, so that give you a sense of very grandiose, very heavenly, very Chinese type of sense. That's music, like gagaku, lots of piece of that from the Shen Yue, like or from dancing piece, you know, like the offering flower that part, and you know, it's very pure Chinese notes, or Yue Dian Yue, you know, like that type. And by拍子 sometimes, but whenever you heard things from fa and hashtag fa, or like you know, like between fa and so, that the notes showing take a majority part of that, then your sadness, the sorrow, it's all kind of hit you emotionally, you know, with a melody. It's cool, it's nice, but I'm just saying that if that's the music you're putting to get it, not for the purpose of self-cultivation meditation, that's fine. I'm just saying that I insert this phrase myself. Yeah, I read them. I glue them on. I make sure this one slightly smaller than this one, slightly smaller than this one. So therefore, when press on string, I will fret, make it accurate sound of the location using where some come out for the note. In the scale, you're trying to express yourself. So I haven't finished it yet because why? That's another story. When I was detained, this pack was broken. So smaller part was inside here with the string on, and this big body is gone somewhere. So I found in the drawer, and to connect two together, there's a big piece missing in between, so I couldn't get these two together. There's another piece missing. So what I do is that yesterday I did this. I used glue, wood glue, and Play-Doh, yellow color Play-Doh from dollar store. But Play-Doh definitely not gonna work, right? When it dry, because it's so fragile. So what you do is this: mix Play-Doh with the wood glue, and do it 3 times. Every time when 70% about the dry of the Play-Doh part, 30% about dry, then you apply another time of the wood glue only. Wrap around with the tape, secure, make it shape, it's smooth. If not smooth, use some sanding thing, paper sanding stick to sand it so that floor is still fitting the hole there. And I think I'm almost done. I'm just on the last part of the sanding because this now is super hard, unbreakable. Even though you miss one big piece in the middle, you couldn't connect two together, but you missing piece. The part is wood glue and Play-Doh. Do 3 times, 70% about to dry. Apply another wood glue. The technique I discovered. Yeah, that's gonna work. And yeah, Play-Doh is fun. Yeah. Once upon a time, I was deeply indulged on that. That was when I was in kindergarten. I discovered, oh, you can make a copy of the coin by that. Make copy like a clay. And that's why I say that. Regarding to the topic, I will talk about in the future about the seal. Seal, you know, seal, certified seal stamp. Yeah, let's keep this thing in mind. Remind later if I was gonna let you guys hear some interesting story about my finding in the historical record. And I got this silk string very rare because mold issues. I with my belonging, my silk, the nice things I'm not allowed to have. The mold touched them, they broke. So I freshly ordered something from Japan. Silk string. Oh, the package here I will found. This brand is pretty good. For people. I told in Chinese, of course. German company. You come from Vancouver. Apparently, other day, I was at the Granville Island. You know, the music instrument shop on Granville Island. They used to have a lot of stuff, harp and stuff, and they have they still have the Korean harp there, and the $800, not that bad. That's about market price, sounds about right. 600 to 1,000. That condition without the painting and the golden leaf, it's of 800. It's not that rip off. It's reasonable, and they have all the flutes and shell included. But the price, I was asking them if they carry on the pipa string, pipa, not the biwa. So pipa string, and they were telling me that yes, they do. However, not metal one. A silk one. I mentioned about the one because the silk one is built for my permanent harp. That one, if they don't have it, usually you have to make it by yourself with your feet and with your hand all together to make the silk string thread like that from the primitive way of not from the Asian way. Yeah, that's also a fun thing to do. Sometimes I have to get rid of all the fungi feet stuff. And so he told me this. He has the nylon string for the pipa. A set for set is 4 strings. I said, okay, take it. I thought it would be less than $20. Because pipa string is so cheap in China, with $10, 10 kwai. $2 in China. Guess how much he sold me at that time? Not long a week ago. Guess how much is the price there? The China was 10 kwai, and here's the kind of how much. Well, not the 10 kwai, it's just the currency here. 10 kwai is like currency. Here, okay. It's like 25 cents. So 25 cents for a site if your geographical location is in China. But the geographical location is in Vancouver, Canada. $65. 25 cents versus the $65. I'm not a stalker like that, so I just said no, it's fine. I got the silk string from online. Yeah, from Japan shipped to here. This one is $25. Silk. Even silk string you don't find very common in China. That's why I have to go to Japan to find it. Anyway, so I just want to show you that this thing. If this thing, this ivory part on the tip of here. That's why I don't want to discard this one. I can't my woodwork skill. I cannot do that anymore. I can't just make shape like that. You know, in short time. It takes a lot of patience. So I have to just preserve this one and trying to sand it and stick in the hole and put the silk strings into that hole and see if it can work. See how durable it is. And play some sound of it. So I just gonna do this now. So it means point of view how I do my work. In case the psychiatrist doesn't believe me, thinking this is grandiose. Really grandiose. Really grandiose. Every time I use piano back to 2013. Okay, it won't be long until the music plays, so bear with me. Oh, meanwhile, what I found is when I was looking for the battery in the drawer, I found some another necklace I made. See the difference from the one I showed you from other video at 10 Baby? This is what I make. Egyptian color. I don't want to say any Egyptian, this is that's another grandiose show off. So, cut the color of the necklace, it'll be more accurate. So maybe that's why I was poisoned by this nail polishing shit. A bunch of them. How many? Almost 100. Lots of them made for Katie, but Katie didn't work too much because after realized the toxicity. And so now try it one more time. Put this in, see if it fits. Because this one is a bit more. Oh, almost get that hole. Okay. Yep, last one is good. But people ask me why didn't I buy some cheap packs from China? Yeah, I could, but in China, I've never seen one like this long. The Chinese biwa, the thickness of this and the size of the this is much bigger. So you have to do lots of sanding after if you decide use Chinese biwa as the pack to replace our Japanese biwa. And Japanese biwa, if you go to Japan, you probably won't see anywhere for sale of this. You really have to go to auctions. You know, they don't manufacture it anymore. That's why the prices are very high. And popular instrument they're playing nowadays is samisen. Yeah. That's why I say the biwa, this kind of thing in Japan is almost extinct. Not so many new people, new learners trying to get a hang of it, trying to just explore this piece of art. It's kind of sad. That's why I preserve it. Yeah. I like to do things most people don't, and something with a meaning, something with a purpose, something like show your artistry status, show your creativity, show your patience, self-cultivation. I'm all into those. And something to do with social and justice, human rights. Yeah, I'm all into that. Anyway, so I say something really get bored because this is patience work. There's a lot of patience and so today is I think Sunday, right? Is Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday. Okay. Oh, that means I have to go to Himalaya restaurant get my dinner. The Sunday special. Vegetarian. Yeah. Burmese, not Burmese, it's Bhutan, I think. Bhutan restaurant. I decided to have the mixed vegetable special. You either pay cheaper. I just cooked earlier, so I'm not really hungry. I will get the food for later. And this is worth it time. Almost 1 more time up here. Yeah, almost. Just a bump here. That's right. Interfere. Yeah. So now next thing I do is gonna put the string on and see how this thing gonna sound like. And I can play a few songs without that string, I guess. So I told it to make it 三味线 toning 拉咪拉，好不赖。是哆咪嗦，La fa, so we go la mi, and a little bit higher. So a little bit so and fa in between. It's a little bit low, a little bit high. That's okay. That sounds perfect. I keep that level. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna change. Oh, I do this. So that's about perfect. So now it just shifts back, so I'll do it again. This one is loose. It's higher. It's a bit higher. Rami is good. Make a va, like the Rami. The Maraviso. Oh, it's not. I think I have to take this one out before it becomes a problem. Anyway. Second, I have to get this thing out of here. It doesn't have to be glue one more time, I think. And that's okay. I have patience. I have time. Let's learn from mistake. So 3 times not enough. And one more time. Put another wood glue on. Maybe to wait a little longer. Or dry silicone, I'll try that, but it doesn't have a good bond. But it's Play-Doh. Okay, let me know. That's good. See? It's a perfect tuning. So what do we play for the this? Okay, so Fred tells me he wants me to do La Si Do Re. To me here. There's no fa. You make fa yourself. So 그냥 autumn like mi so so do do re mi fa re mi fa fa so. This is a hashtag fa 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 so so la si si la la so. Re mi fa so fa mi. So there's a lot of fa there, right? And So how do you find that fa here, but there's no fa here? Si, do, re, mi. You have to make fa yourself. Do this. You can make the fa sound louder if this finger touch to the neck and have the strings stitched as high as possible. And same time this finger press on mi and this one go high. You get fa. And that's not very practical, right? And so you tune the scale. You find the way where fa is. How about this? Asido, or you make it mi. Or if you write something like right, mi, la, so. You got fa, huh? If this string is right, it's right, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Right? So now you can, but you don't have the hashtag fa now. But hashtag fa means like between fa and the sol, and the hashtag fa in the middle. So hashtag fa you really have to press it here. Right? See? So it's doable. You can have both for now, but fa is more important than hashtag fa for the Canadian little song, I guess. See how you got that? Yeah. Yeah, don't criticize me. I'm not a good player. I'm not. I'm just playing for fun. This is biwa, not my specialty. I just like this antique looks. I made it a modification a little bit. I put a wood lacquer, protect it because I knew it's moldy. So maybe soundbox probably sound a little bit different before I put the layer on, but I don't think so. I tried before and after. I went the layer of the wood, the thing. So the wood will be a little bit protected. I'm not making lacquer wear, so didn't too much sound. Okay, so this video is long enough. I can't believe I did monologue for 30 seconds or 3 minutes. English so bad. I can't believe I made a video for 30 minutes. And I'm a very camera shy person. I got nervous when I see from camera, don't know what to say, and it's a out of topic. You can keep camera there, just like I had to become a studio. Yeah. I was pushed to the edge, so I have to make a YouTube video at this point and then share the monologue. Record my daily activities rather than what healthcare claimed what I did during the day. Thanks for understanding, and I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely evening. Enjoy this Sunday, and maybe I will see you guys when I went to Sunset Beach with Miss Katie. Alright, see you.